Welcome to The Leap with Japa, the podcast that bridges continents and connects stories. Join us as we dive into the vibrant world of international education, explore diverse cultures, and share the extraordinary journeys of students far from home. Whether you're dreaming of studying abroad or already embarking on this adventure through other means, Leap with Japa is your companion in navigating the exciting, challenging, and transformative world of global education. Let's leap into today's episode. Welcome to today's episode of our podcast titled Mastering the US Workforce. As international students and international graduates begin their careers in the US, navigating the complexities of a new work environment can be very challenging, as it can be also exciting. This episode is designed to guide you through the essential aspects of thriving in the American workplace, from understanding your role and the workplace dynamics to advancing your career and building a strong support system. Whether you're just starting out or looking to enhance your presence in your current role, this episode will provide you with valuable insights and practical tips to help you succeed professionally and personally in the US. Now let's dive into the strategies that would empower you to not only meet but exceed expectations in your career journey. I'll start with the first section, setting up for success. That's what I call this. Now, mastering the American workplace is very vital. So one of the first things I'm going to clarify is understanding your role and your expectations. So the first thing is you need to clarify your role. Start by understanding the specifics of your role. During your first week, request a meeting with your supervisor or your manager to discuss your responsibilities and how they align with the team and company's goals. Then you need to set clear goals. Establish what success looks like in your position. Ask for examples of good performance and clarify any points of confusion. This will help you set realistic expectations for yourself and align your efforts with what is valued by your employer. Next, have effective one-on-one meetings. So typically you would have one-on-one meetings with your manager that is set up by your manager, but you need to advocate for regular one-on-one meetings with your supervisor. These should be structured to discuss ongoing projects, feedback, and professional development. Frequency can vary, but starting with weekly meetings is a very good practice. You use this as a way to be proactive about your career. Do not allow your manager set the tone of your one-on-one. Your one-on-one requirements and your one-on-one meetings is for you to proactively prepare for your career. Come prepared with a list of topics to discuss, updates on your work, questions about tasks, and suggestions for improvement. This shows initiative and a proactive approach to your role. Also, use these meetings as an opportunity to seek constructive feedback on your performance. This not only aids in professional growth, but also demonstrates your openness to learning and adapting. Next up is building relationships. So remember, this section is talking about setting up for success. So this is you starting out. So building relationships, you need to network with your colleagues. So networking with your workplace is crucial. Make an effort to introduce yourself to your teammates and colleagues in other departments, attend workplace social events, and participate in team building activities. I would suggest, if you're starting out a new job, please do not do it remotely. Please do not sit remotely from somewhere and assume that things would work out. Make sure you actively show yourself, show your face, and attend these events. Also, for cultural nuance, be observant of the workplace culture. You cannot observe a workplace culture if you are fully remote. Be observant of this culture, note how colleagues interact, see the decision-making processes, and how conflicts are handled. Adapting to this cultural cues can greatly enhance your integration into the team. So this section, setting up for success in the new workplace, involves understanding your role deeply. establishing effective communication with your supervisor, and building relationships with the company. These steps will not only help you adjust more quickly, but also set a solid foundation for your career growth in the US. So that's the first section. Second section is navigating workplace dynamics. So this segment will focus on understanding and navigating the complex, the very complex dynamics of a new workplace. It's essential for international graduates to grasp these aspects to thrive professionally. First, you have to understand the communication styles within the US workplace. In many American workplaces, communication tends to be direct and straightforward. It's important to be clear and concise in your interactions. Don't hesitate to ask for clarifications to avoid misunderstandings. So a lot of international students usually have cultural nuances to think that the boss it's a master-slave relationship. No, he's just a supervisor. So you have to be direct. If you're on the first name basis, which is typically what happens in American work culture, call him by name. You don't have to call Mr. If you prefer to call him a doctor, if he has a PhD, then feel free. But usually first name basis. Also, embrace the culture of regular feedback. Unlike in some cultures where feedback might be given subtly, in the US, it can be quite direct and frequent. View this as an opportunity to improve rather than a critique of your ability. So be aware that they give feedback quickly so you can adjust immediately so it doesn't become a problem. Next thing is meeting etiquette. So what is the culture of meetings? Active participation in meetings is often very valued. Speak up and share your ideas. This demonstrates your engagement and can contribute to positive perceptions of your work. Preparation: always go into meetings prepared. If you're presenting, practice beforehand and anticipate questions. If you're participating, review the agenda ahead of time and prepare any necessary comments or questions. Make sure you're prepared for meetings. It's almost like an ongoing interview, so you have to always be prepared. Next thing is handling conflicts. If you encounter conflicts or issues, address them early. Approach conflicts constructively and seek solutions rather than avoiding difficult conversations. You will have to do those conversations. Seek support when needed. If you're unsure about how to handle a situation, consult with a mentor or a trusted colleague. They can provide guidance and advice based on their experience. You wouldn't be able to have a mentor or a trusted colleague if you don't network outside of your department or go to social gatherings. Again, you cannot do this remotely. You have to actively go out to look for people. Observe and learn, adapting to the workplace. Spend your initial days observing the interactions around you. Understand the informal rules that govern the workplace, like dress code, work hours, flexibilities, lunch routines. Cultural sensitivity: be aware of the diverse backgrounds of your colleagues. Showing respect and sensitivity to cultural differences can enhance your relationships and create a more inclusive atmosphere. So you're going to work with Indians, Vietnamese, Filipinos, Caucasians, Asians of all various types and experiences. Be ready to learn as much as you can about their cultures. So this section has gone through navigating workplace dynamics effectively, which outlines understanding communication styles, the meeting etiquettes, conflict resolution, and overall culture of the organization. By mastering these elements, you'll be able to integrate more seamlessly into your team and contribute even more effectively to your organization. So the next section we're going to talk about is your career progression strategies. So I'm going to dive into some strategies for career progression. Next month, we're going to be talking to my career coach, Brian Pullman, who is going to outline even more strategies about this. But this is just, some strategies particularly focusing on how international graduates can set themselves up for advancement in the American workplace. So, first thing, remember I talked about the one-on-one. You need to have a set goal. Begin by defining clear, achievable career goals. Consider them short-term objectives like mastering specific skills, or completing certain projects. And long-term aspirations like advancing to a managerial role. And SMART goals. What are SMART goals? Ensure your goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. That's the SMART framework. This framework helps keep your career objective realistic and trackable. So you seek, the next section is seeking and utilizing feedback. So make sure you have regular feedback, actively seek feedback from superiors and peers. This not only helps in personal development, but also signals your commitment to continuous improvement. Constructive use of feedback learn to accept constructive criticism gracefully and use it to make tangible improvements in your work. Next bit is performance reviews and promotions. Prepare for reviews. Treat performance reviews as opportunities to showcase your achievements and discuss your career path. Prepare by gathering evidence of your accomplishments and feedback from colleagues. Demonstrate your readiness for promotion by taking on additional responsibilities, leading projects, or mentoring new team members. Show initiative and leadership qualities often sought after for higher roles. So always show that you can do more. And the more you do, the more the organization believes you're ready for a higher level. Take advantage of workshops. So this is for professional development opportunities. Take advantage of workshops, seminars, and courses offered by your employer or professional organizations. This not only enhance your skills, but also demonstrate your dedication to your career. Take certifications and skills depending on your field. Obtain relevant certifications and significantly boost your credentials and open up for advancement opportunities. So if you are in a cloud setting, consider getting a cloud-related exam certification. If you're in cybersecurity, consider doing cybersecurity-related exams. If you're in software development, consider taking something in that area that would enhance your skills. But this section about advancing your career requires a combination of setting clear goals, actively seeking and applying feedback, preparing for performance reviews, pursuing professional development, and building a robust professional network. By strategically navigating these aspects, you set yourself up for a successful career progression in the US. The last section that I want to talk about is building a support network. So as we conclude this episode of Mastering the American Workplace, this final segment emphasizes the importance of building a robust support network. For international graduates, having a strong network can provide both professional guidance and personal support, critical for long-term success and well-being. So, how do you create a professional support team? Mentorship. First, seek out mentors within and outside the organization. A mentor can provide career advice, help navigate workplace challenges, and open doors to opportunities. Look for mentors who have a track record of supporting their mentees' growth. Peer support. Build relationship with colleagues who can share insights and experiences. Peers can be a great resource for learning about different aspects of the company and industry, and they can offer support during challenging times. Then you have to, can leverage alumni and professional groups. Tap into the alumni networks from your university. These can be invaluable for making connections, finding job opportunities, and receiving industry-specific advice. Also join professional associations related to your field. These groups often host networking events, seminars, and conferences that can enhance your knowledge and connect you with industry leaders. Community engagement. Volunteering and community service can be a great resource. These activities can help you build connections while giving back to the community, showing potential employers your broader commitment to societal well-being. Cultural and social groups as well are good places where you can find great support system. This resonates with your background and interests. This can provide a sense of belonging and support as you navigate living and working in a new country. Maintaining connections. Regular communications. Keep in touch with your network through regular updates, sharing your progress and achievements, and reaching out for advice when needed. Always keep in touch. If you wait till when you have problems, they might not be keen to help you. Make sure you keep in touch. Reciprocity. Remember, so you have to always reciprocate that networking is a two-way street. Offer help and support to your contacts whenever possible, which will strengthen your relationship and build goodwill. In conclusion, building a support network is crucial for international graduates working in the US. It provides professional guidance, emotional support, and can greatly enhance your career and personal life. By actively engaging with mentors, peers, alumni, professional groups, and the wider community, you can create a network that supports not only your career goals, but also your adjustments to a new cultural and professional environment. In conclusion, thank you for joining me on this episode titled Mastering the American Workplace. I have covered a lot of ground today, from setting up for success in your new role, navigating the unique dynamics of the American work culture, advancing in your career through strategic goal setting and networking, to building a robust support network that sustains you both professionally and personally. Remember, the key to success in any new environment is adaptability and a continuous desire to learn and grow. Keep reaching out, keep engaging, keep pushing the boundaries of your potential. I hope this episode has equipped you with the tools and confidence to thrive in the American workplace. Stay tuned for more insights and guidance in our next episodes designed to support your success as an international student and beyond. Until next time, keep thriving and striving. Thank you very much. Thank you for tuning into this episode of Leap with Jackma. I hope it brought you valuable insights and stories that resonate with your journey. If you have any thoughts to share, questions, or want to send a voice note with your feedback, please visit our website at leapwithjackma.io. You will find a contact from there. I would love to hear from you and feature your voice in a future episode. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast on your favorite platform, some of which are Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or Player FM. Your subscriptions and reviews help us grow and reach more listeners, and I truly appreciate each one of them. Also, check out our merch store on leapwithjackma.io website for some cool t-shirts and hoodies, perfect for showing your support for the show. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll dive even deeper into the experiences and challenges of international education and careers. Until then, keep leaping forward, and thanks again for being part of the Leap with Jackma community.